And for our finale for the 2K TV wrap party, we've got Team 2K TV versus the world. So welcome to the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce and the Cleveland starting five. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. Darius Garland is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Hornets, we've got Smith. He's out there with Ball. Miller is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Wilson in at the 4. Well, Doris, as we get deeper and deeper into the season, how hard is it to maintain that level of play defensively?
I think one of the things you have to be mindful of is what is contributing to the numbers that are playing out. The NBA is a marathon. The season is long, and it's very difficult to sustain a high level throughout the course of the year. Defensive intensity, obviously, is something that separates the great teams from simply the good teams, and I think the great teams always have a level of consistency.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Now Ball. Pass to Smith. Driving to the basket. Off target at the rim. And here comes Cleveland. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
Well, he's got a great natural feel for the game, BA. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
That's good from Garland. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, BA. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area, and even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Garland hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Smith passes to Sengun. Ball outside. And he drives it in. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, you see the length of ball just makes him so hard to guard on these drives to the cup.
And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Capella. With the 7-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Capella against Smith. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now Sengun. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Back to Okoro.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feet might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Ball passes to Smith. Nice D from Garland.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. Count it. Okoro's got his second bucket on the night.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Out to the right wing. Fades away. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Garland against ball. To the left side wing. Here's Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
I'd say the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Garland. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 14. Ball with the rebound.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Clint Capella. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Lets it fly. Here's Capella. It's blocked. Here's Miller, guarded by Garland. Miller, the pass to Ball. Here's Miller. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
First personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Take a break.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Garland. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Okoro. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Down low. Here's Mobley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Timeout call, the Hornets.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
One more round of applause.
And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at Cleveland. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And of course, there are the Hornets, 6.5 games back.
Right now for Charlotte, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now here's Capella. He's scoreless to the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Mobley. Charlotte trailing. Ball outside. To the wing, right side. Smith right side. Clock at 6. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send-back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Here's Okoro. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ball outside. And they get it back.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Smith. Alexander Walker, the pass to Mobley. Pass to Capella. Here's Alexander Walker. Mobley, no good. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Bamba's checked in for Charlotte. Sarr comes in for Smith. Claxton, he's checked in for the Cavs. Tobias Harris comes in for Okoro. On defense, the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Here's Miller. Fires in the triple. Miller's got 7 points.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Here's Ball, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Isaac, he's checked in for Wilson.
Defensive foul, Darius Garland. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Here's Alexander Walker. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Hornets have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Ball looks over the floor. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Cleveland calls timeout.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Timeout, Cleveland. Let's hear how much you want.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. All right, here now, the teams leading the league in scoring efficiency since the All-Star break. Cleveland, number 1.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
Garland against ball. Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Here's Sarr. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. It's stolen. Garland against ball. Garland with the ball.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Sarr. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Bamba. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 1. Garland scanning the floor. Alexander Walker, the pass to Garland. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Inside. Robinson on the wing, covered by Bamba. 4 on the clock. For 3, here's Harris. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Sarr. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Garland.
In the first 2 minutes.
Releases. Hornets with the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Pulls it from the top of the key. He can't hit that time.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
You have to do more to stop Harris. I mean, a little contact just won't cut it.
Here's Ball, following the score by Cleveland. A minute 20 left in the first. Bamba finds Ball. Over Garland. Ball no good. The Cavs trailing. Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Harris on the wing. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Foul charge to Charlotte. LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Darius Garland. Going to the line, shooting 2.
Then he knocks down the first one.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
McGowan's, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. It's both from the stripe. Charlotte trailing. Robinson with a steal. And here's Harris. He's got 6. Now Garland. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
BA, there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware because of the data we have from medical science that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere.
So for Cleveland right now, Mobley out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Okoro. And it's Capella in at the center position. Smith no good. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Okoro. Misses from short range. That one falls. Okoro's got his third bucket of the night.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's McGowan's. It's Şengün, high post. Wilson passes to Sarr. Over Harris. No good, a bit long that time.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Yep, that one goes. Okoro's got 8 points.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Sarr, pounded by Harris. Sarr passes to Wilson. Mobley with the block. In transition, here they come. And here they go. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Here's Sarr. Drops in the three. He's got 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And there's the lob, and it's Capella with the jam.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Mobley, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Okoro. Give him 8. Here's Mobley, defended by Şengün. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Okoro. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Smith. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
Mobley outside. This one for 3. Kept alive. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Evan Mobley still is just scratching the surface, but already he is making his mark in the most important way. Coach Bickerstaff said he's a winner. Fourth quarter, big moments. He just finds a way to help finish ball games and to make the play. Evan just makes the right play to help us win, he said. Brian?
No doubt. He's a star on the rise, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Şengün in the post, guarded by Capella. Şengün, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Now here's Smith. He's got 5. McGowan's a pass to Wilson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Wilson.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Lyles, he's checked in for Capella. He's off on the second.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Garland. Okoro passes to Garland. Back to Okoro. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Assist from
Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. Ball with it. 26 points for him last game against Portland.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Now here's Ball. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
2 points.
Ball against Garland. Pass to Harris. Fades and shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Charlotte has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Smith. Smith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Cavs have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Here's Okoro, covered by Smith. Garland for 3. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Let's give it up for him, fans.
And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. In the third spot, the Cavaliers.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Pass to McGowan's. Now here's Şengün. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. Here's Garland. He's got 14. Here's the floater. And it's good on the lay-in. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Smith right side. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, BA. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Claxton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland against Ball. The 3. That one's good. Garland for 3. Garland's got 19 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
In for the Cavaliers, Mitchell Robinson.
Mamba, the pass to Isaac. Here's Ball. Back to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGowan's. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Remains Charlotte basketball.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Alexander Walker. A 17-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Miller. Banked it in off the glass. Miller's got 9 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Back to Robinson. Some solid defense from Bamba. Charlotte's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Here's Garland following the bucket by the Hornets. Hammers the lob through.
Assisted by
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Claxton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
shooting for Cleveland, Nicholas Claxton at the line for one.
Here's Ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Bamba. And here's Isaac. Ball right side. Now here's Bamba. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Bamba's got 6.
Well, you love the show of aggressiveness right there from Mo Bamba. You want to get physical with me? I'm going to score it on the interior.
Claxton passes to Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. Claxton can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. They trail by 18. The 6-footer. Bamba, the pass to McGowan's. The ball's knocked loose. Robinson with a steal. Here's Okoro. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Ball.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
Isaac Okoro going to the line, shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Sars checked in for Charlotte. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Ball against Garland. Pass to Sarr. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
First personal foul and the third team foul. At the line for Charlotte. Sarr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. Cleveland calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Ball against Garland. Back to Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Ball, guarded by Garland. Here's Miller, and the layup is good. Miller's got 11 points.
Now, they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Robinson finds Garland. And he lobs it up top. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Cleveland with another.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Sarr. It's tipped. And they get it back.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Wilson's checked in for Isaac. Capella, he's checked in for the Cavs. Tobias Harris comes in for Darius Garland. Here's Miller. Good D by Harris. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout shit.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked.
outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Ball. He's out there with Smith. Alperon Şengün out there with Miller. And it's Wilson in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Steve Clifford. Who poked away and stolen by Mobley. High arcing shot. Offensive board.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Hornets making their last shot.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Wilson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Just their second turnover of the game. Impressive how mistake-free they've been.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Pass to Smith. Puts up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Cleveland, Isaac Okoro. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Now here's Ball. He's got 10. Pass to Şengün. Here's Smith. Looking to get it going. The kick out to Ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 13 now.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Capella finds Garland. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Ball passes to Smith. Tries a 10-footer. Misses off the left iron.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. And there's a 3-second violation. And with this break, we have a chance to break down where the assists have been coming tonight between the front court and back court for the Hornets.
And when you look at the overall impact the backcourt guys are having tonight, they are really carrying the load when it comes to ball movement and distributing the rock, letting the bigs focus on other tasks.
Here's Ball. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Garland against Ball. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's got 6. Out to Garland. Just 4 to shoot. From the baseline. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Garland against Ball. Garland, the pass to Capella. Here's Okoro. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. The Hornets making a switch here. McGowan's is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Robinson's checked in. Four on the clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4-3. With the clock winding down. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. McGowan's. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Cavs have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Pass to Miller. Here's McGowan's. Now here's Smith. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. McGowan's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Garland. Here he goes. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Garland against Smith. Pass to Miller. Over Okoro. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Garland. Inside, here's Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 7 points.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
To the middle. And finished off by Garland.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
And here's Smith. He has 7. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Lyles is checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6. This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. Cleveland, second.
Any chance this team gets to run, they take. A quick, athletic team on the break.
Here's Here's McGowan's. He's got 5. Pass to Smith. Here's Sarr, covered by Mobley. 5 on the clock. Mobley with the block.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
And the third team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
That free throw no good. Harris is checked in for Robinson. So we can't get either to fall. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality vets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips in the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Claxton, he's checked in for Okoro. The Cavs have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Smith. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. Pass to Claxton. Oh, the stuff! Here's Sarr. Bamba with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, displaying that nice high release. Mo Bamba's jumper is on target. Look out.
Here's Alexander Walker. Out to Mobley. Pass to Lyles. Back to Mobley. Now here's Harris. Tightly guarded. That one's good for 2.
Timeout.
Harris has got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Charlotte calls timeout.
That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees.
Charlotte's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Smith right side to the paint.
Cavaliers foul. Trey Lyles. 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for 2, Wilson.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Harris outside. Pass to Claxton. Fades back. No problem from Harris as he finishes at the rim. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's McGowan's. Hounded by Harris. Six on the shot clock. Back to Bamba. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Cleveland with a change here too. Garland's checked in for Evan Mobley. A deep three from Ball. No good on the quick three.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They get the rebound. Claxton can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Sarr.
2 minutes.
And here's Ball. Down low. And that one's good. Wilson.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
Garland against Ball. Garland, the pass to Lyles. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Pass to McGowan's. Here's Wilson. Just 5 on the clock. Ball into the lane. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Claxton passes to Garland. Over Ball, and the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 27 points.
Nicholas Claxton.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Sarr. He's got 11. Bamba misses. Garland, the pass to Alexander Walker. Looking to get back on track. Sarr pulls it in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Ball gets it to go.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6. Pass to Lyles. Garland for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Nicholas Claxton out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Garland in at the point. Count it. Good.
Nothing the defense can do. Harris is just a special player capable of beating you from all three levels.
To the inside, McGowens. And a nice finish on the layup.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And Cleveland's shooting about 56% in this one. Now Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
First one falls for him. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Harris. Garland hits them both. Ball with it. Pass to McGowens. Shot is up. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley with it. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Oh, you love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
Fires the 3. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Capella, the pass to Garland. Back to Capella, to the middle. Here's Okoro. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, we usually see Okoro take a workman-like approach to his role, but tonight taking center stage.
Here's Sarr. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Capella.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for Charlotte, Sarr.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Cavs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Mobley passes to Capella. Here's Okoro. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And rejected. Pass to McGowens. Back to Ball. Yep, count it. Ball's got 11 points here in the second half.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Capella, the pass to Garland. And yep, it's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Charlotte's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's McGowan, covered by Mobley. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Smith, he's checked in for McGowan's.
Defensive foul, Clint Capella. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Alperen Sengun.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Okoro passes to Capella. Ball against Garland. Clock at 6. A shot from the high post. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Garland's got 33.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Sarr. There's the triple. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 8 assists in the game.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Capella. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Sengun with it, guarded by Capella. From the paint. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Garland, the pass to Capella. Here's Okoro, covered by Smith. Here's Okoro. Sarr pulls it in. To the left wing. And Sengun throw it down.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Mobley.
With the assist.
Robinson with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. He's off on that one. Good D by Sengun. Sarr passes to Miller. And the Hornets, another three.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Okay, fans. Let me see you get on your feet and get loud for your t-shirt.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Cleveland. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Miller can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Here's Okoro. Oh, no good again that time. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. All no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Got a hand on it.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
Smith no good. And so it's Cleveland with it. Leading by 12. Alexander Walker, the pass to Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Back to Smith. And he lays it up and in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Now here's Ball. Here's Miller, covered by Mobley. With the drive, clock at 4. That one a little long.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Assist.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Sarr. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. And the shot's good.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
The Cavaliers' shooting has been good. 54% in this one. Outside Garland. Shoots over Ball. They get it back. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam. And he's now got the double-double.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Ball finds Smith. From downtown. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. The 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Ball against Garland. Ball outside.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Team foul. At the line for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball. And the Hornets making a change here. Wilson's checked in. Claxton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so Ball nails both of them. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Alexander Walker, the pass to Claxton. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Smith. The 3 from Okoro. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, if he can hit jumpers consistently, Okoro can play a long time in this league.
Pass to Ball. Knocked loose. Garland against Şengün. He shoots it. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Garland against Ball. Garland, the pass to Alexander Walker. Throws it up high. Şengün with a steal. Smith outside. There's a minute 40 left to play in the 4th. Pass to Miller. 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. Cans it with nobody near him. Ball's got 25 points.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
Well, at least they're going to take one game in this season series. It was an uphill climb.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Darius Garland.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game. Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Ball against Garland. Okoro on the wing. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bamba. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Okoro. Releases. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
McGowan's a pass to Bamba. Here's Ball. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is